Welcome to the inner world of emotions.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone, we have our triple header and another segment of Do You Feel Me? And today we have Could You Give Us a Sense of Who You Are? A lovely introduction. Just let us all know so we can just feel you.
How you doing? My name is DeJuan TURRENTINE. I'm a third of the group TURRENTINE. Real siblings, doing it at our best, at our high frequency. Blessed with the talents and gifts God gave us to share with the world.
I love that. So, DeJuan, earlier we were talking about the production of the song, where you are right now in the release, and you took us there. You didn't even hesitate. And I love the emotional word you used. You said urgency. You know, that feeling of urgency and satisfaction. How come?
Yeah, growing up, man, like I said, our mom was a single mother, you know what I mean? Single black queen who created the best life she could for us. She worked a lot. Me and my brother and sister, we had a lot of time on our hands, you know what I mean, to just be with each other, to reflect on what it is that we wanted to do. We would watch a lot of television. You know, my brother actually proclaimed his wife. He sat down to me and manifested his wife to me before he ever met her. Yeah, on television. We were in the living room and he said, one day that's going to be my wife. And literally 2 weeks later, she was rolling up to the house. And that's no lie. You know
What?
I mean? Yeah, that's no lie.
What? So the whole manifestation, higher frequency, you know, really kind of being in that state of alignment, it's real.
No, it's absolutely real. You know what I mean? Your highest frequency is connected within you, and as long as you understand who God is and you prospering, you know. So I just look at it from a standpoint of, you know, when we created this body of work, simple. It was very simple for us. You know what I mean? Like I said, it brought me back to where we all had to share a room. You know what I mean? We all slept in, it was two little beds. My sister slept on the high one, me and my brother slept on the bottom one, and we'll roll over in the morning, hear our grandma downstairs yelling and screaming because maybe somebody didn't wash a dish. And we was just like, man, we gotta get out of here. We gotta make it out. We gotta make it better for our family. And music was something that always gave us liberty. It always set us free. It always took us to a place of imagination. You know what I mean? Where we could dream. And so we just held on to that as adults now, putting it all together and creating a great body of work.
You know, DeJuan, as simple as it might feel, special comes to mind, motivation comes to mind, imagination comes to mind, and really togetherness. I think what all three of you were describing was that real sense of togetherness, being really close knit and bonding with one another to truly will this dream to life.
Absolutely. And therefore, understanding that we are who we say we are. You know what I mean? And knowing that with the three of us together, the devil didn't want it to happen. The enemy didn't want it to happen. You know what I mean? But again, it was our mom's dream, and it was always something that we wanted to cultivate too. And so it was just for such a time. And I think that now that we're all mature and at this level, and we've all had our separate careers and bringing everything together with the wealth of experience we have and relationships, I just think it's celestial, man. And I'm excited for the world to hear it, feel it, and understand it.
Love that so much. So, DeJuan, let the audience know, could you please let the audience know how they can stay up with you, how they can, you know, because this is a high frequency. And the only way that they can do this is by staying up with you. So how can they do that?
Yeah, stay connected. I know everybody has Instagram these days, so y'all can check us out at TURRENTINE Official. We got a lot more. Like I said, we building brick by brick, so soon we'll have a website to where we can be more close and connected to our fans directly. But TURRENTINE Official on social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, we're there. That's the love.
Love that so much. I felt the urgency, but the urgency was also met with satisfaction. Gosh, what a flow. Thank you so much, DeJuan. It was such a pleasure interviewing you.
I appreciate you, man. Stay high, stay blessed, stay peaceful.
I'm just going to let him introduce himself to each and every one of you. And who might you be?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Golden Child. I'm happy to be here, happy to meet you, happy to speak to you.
So, Golden Child, you know, before we got on live, before we got on to the segment, I asked you a couple questions, and you gave me something that no one has ever given me before. The feeling special. especially with what's happening right now. Could you tell us about the song and what really brought out that feeling for you?
Absolutely. So, I come from the era of reel to reel, and, there was no Pro Tools, there was no AI. Like, it really had to mean something to you, the music. So, when I say it's special, it means special not only because of the music, but also because I'm working with my brother and my sister, which really makes it special. And if you know about our last name, Turrentine, it comes from our Uncle Stanley Turrentine, who was a jazz musician. So it's just an overall special feeling, and I'm just grateful to be in this position.
Wow. So, Golden Child, can you tell us a little bit about the song and, working with your siblings and how that feeling emerged in you? What about the moment in the song? What about the production? What about being in this moment right now in the release?
Absolutely.
What brought that out?
Yeah. So the song, it came about just I was in the studio with my brother and sister, and I like to watch them. I like to see how they move, what their mood is, and it just came out like it was a gift from God. I'm just a vessel, you know what I mean? So that's how the song came about. I was playing with the chords, and then I was like, ooh, I got to put a certain type of drums to it. I thought about Teddy Riley. I thought about Bobby Brown. I thought about just everything that made me want to move, and that's what came out.
I love that. That's so smooth. I mean, your delivery, just your approach, it has this kind of quiddity to it, like an essence. I mean, you certainly are someone that is true to this. I can just tell. I mean, it's in your pedigree.
Yes, sir.
So take us to that moment, as we're talking about pedigree in your childhood. Earlier I was inquiring from you a time that you felt this feeling special, an unforgettable time in your childhood. Take us there, Golden Child.
It was when I got my first drum set, because I used to beat on pots and pans, and my grandma used to be so mad that I was ruining her pots and pans. But if I don't know if y'all know those little clothes, the hangers, they used to have the little like cardboard hanger. I used to break those off.
We know.
Okay, I used to make those my sticks. So I used to beat on pots and pans. So the minute I got my first drum set, it was just like changed my life.
How come? What was it about that moment that your grandma bought you your first drum set, and you described that feeling? You knew it. You felt special.
Absolutely.
Take us there.
It was just an overwhelming feeling of like, I can do this, and somebody believes in me. Because at first I didn't think she believed in me, because she like, hey boy, stop beating on my pots and pans. I'm like, how you expect me to become great? You know what I mean? And so when she bought it for me, it really made me like, okay, I'm on my right path.
Okay, I have to ask, because I'm a psychoanalyst. I work with children. I work with black males, black girls, black boys, and there's something about your name that just stood out to me, because I know, having all this melanin, there's something that's so special about it. Where did you get the name Golden Child from?
It's crazy because that name was given to me by Michael Jackson.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Are you serious? What? Golden Child, take us there.
I don't know if it was the movie or what, but it was, he used to call me Applehead, but then one day he was like, you know what, you're the Golden Child. And I was like, it just stuck with me. I kept it. And for those that don't know, I was signed to Michael Jackson at the age of 11. So yeah.
That's incredible. So you basically were anointed by the greatest of all time. Oh my gosh. You like a goat that's up and coming.
Thank you.
And we just appreciate you. We just appreciate you, Golden Child, because I truly feel that feeling that you're expressing, which is special, because the way that you carry yourself is so gentle, and it has a flow to it. But you can tell any room that you step into, you speak volumes.
I appreciate you, brother. And I just feel like, each one teach one. And for me, I never strive to be a person of success. I just strive to be a person of value. So as long as I'm of value, go ahead and use me. Just don't misuse me.
We appreciate you so much, Golden Child. And we so look forward to hearing your song. So let the audience know how they can find you, where they can tap into some of your new music, the music that you and the family came out with.
Absolutely. So you can find me on Instagram at Golden Child Prince, and then also TURRENTINE Official, which is my siblings group page as well. The new single dropped today, right now on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you go ahead and look at TURRENTINE Simple, you'll be able to find the single.
Thank you, Golden Child. We really do feel you. We really appreciate you for everything.
I appreciate you too, brother. I'm humble. Thank you so much.
Well, hello, everybody. I am Queen, and and I'm very happy to be here.
And we are so happy to be here with you, Queen. So, Queen, we gotta know. We know the new song just dropped today. And earlier, you and I were talking about the emotion that you felt. You said simple, a time when things were simple. Take us to the production of the song, where we are right now in this moment. Take us there in that emotion.
I will. So the song takes me back to the 90s when I was a young girl and things felt or seemed simple. It takes me back to a time when I was waiting for the ice cream truck or yelling, "Oh!" for the ice cream truck. It takes me back to Double Dutch. It takes me back to when I was in drill team. It's just a very good feeling.
Oh my gosh. So, were your siblings there with you? Who was there with you? And paint the environment for us, because I mean, you gave us so much. I feel like I have so many stimulants that are firing in my mind right now.
So on top of everything, I was with both of my brothers. I'm actually the oldest, but they like to treat me like I'm the baby. But I was with my baby brothers, and it's our mom's dream to fulfill this group and just to be in the studio with them actually making it happen. My brother Wayne's golden child, he actually produces all the music. We all write. It was just a big magical situation.
I can really see, Queen, why you say simple, because you know, when you have that close knit family and everyone's together, things don't have to feel chaotic. They can really just be simple, and a kind of quality simple that you really can't mimic. It's really an invaluable experience.
It's a feeling. It's a feeling, and that's exactly what our music is. It's a feeling, and Simple, this single, is definitely a good feeling.
So Queen, because you gave us a dual process. So I'm gonna throw a little curvy at us in a moment. So, you know, we have so many young girls, young boys, between the ages of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, all the way up until, I mean, gosh. And they come to me all the time. They say, you know, I don't know what I'm going to be in this world. I'm curious. You know, I have good grades. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, but I just don't know who I am. You know, the feeling simple, it has like an antidote to that, because in a way, what they're saying in a way is it represents a kind of a chaos in their mind. You know, what kept it simple for you?
Staying in the moment, knowing that this is where I'm supposed to be. I knew that this is what I was supposed to do ever since I was a little girl. And to all the little black girls out there, do not think that you are to do one thing. Take your time. Figure it out. Maybe you're supposed to do many things, but just don't give up on yourself. Keep going. That's what you see right here, is a person that did not give up.
Queen, you know, we so much appreciate you, because, you know, what you represent is community for us. Because, you know, it's so easy to get lost in this system. It's so easy to deviate and just really kind of just give up on yourself and just give up and just not show up in the world anymore. And I think what you're describing, how easy it is to just not relate to your experience because of the fact that you had siblings, you had family there for you. You know, so I have to ask you one question, Queen. How can you tie that knot together where even though some little black girls don't have siblings, don't have a dad around, how could they stay hopeful? How could they stay in the good light? How could they stay inspired?
Stay in your imagination.
How can we stay in contact with you?
Official Queen fan page on Instagram or official TURRENTINE.
We feel you, Queen. Thank you.